Oftentimes, we see the houses of celebrities and think we've seen all the designs to be offered, not knowing that there are a good number of houses that were creatively crafted by architects who knew their jobs and decided to take it to another level. These unusual houses are nothing less than masterpieces. With luxurious facilities and magnificent views, they offer a lifetime of experience. These awe-inspiring, unique homes still serve as a means of living a comfortable life. From bizarre to magnificent, this is the list of 10 incredible houses you won't believe exist. The Egg House. If you look past the strange exterior of this house, you will be inspired by the story behind its construction. The insane rent in Beijing, China was the reason behind this masterpiece. To escape the insane rents in Beijing, Hai-Fei designed an egg-shaped pod to sleep in on the street. Apart from its affordability at the cost of $924, Hai-Fei was inspired by a project. Austere at best, the specs of this house are 2 meters high at its tallest point, built on a bamboo frame, insulated with wood chips, and an exterior made of what looks like cut-up sleeping bags. But what the pod lacks in good looks, it makes up for with sturdy, sustainable design and a solar panel that provides power for a lamp and a handful of electrical necessities inside. There's also room inside for a bed, water tank, and a small night table. Only the bare necessities for 24-year-old Hai-Fei. 924 Bel Air Roadhouse. Amongst all the houses that made this list, this one is my favorite on the list. The magnificence is second to none, and the specifications on this house only bring about jaw-dropping expressions. Located in the confines of ultra-exclusive Bel Air Enclave, this spectacular structure includes 2 master suites, 10 oversized VIP guest suites, 21 luxury bathrooms, 3 gourmet kitchens, 5 bars, a massage studio and wellness spa, state-of-the-art fitness center, 85-foot glass tile infinity swimming pool, 40-seat 4K Dolby Atmos theater, 4-lane bowling alley and lounge, a sprawling auto gallery with cars valued at more than $30 million, a 7-person full-time staff, over 100 curated art installations, an outdoor hydraulic pop-up theater, 2 fully stocked champagne and wine cellars, massive assorted candy wall, and the most advanced home tech system in the country. Cliff Haven. If you are looking to escape from all the chaos in your life for a while, this is a great place to go. And it has all the basic amenities needed to grow and survive. This incredible house is hidden on the side of a cliff in Utah and sits on 12 acres of land. It is completely self-sustaining and spans 2,100 square feet with an indoor living room within its rectangular footprint. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a parking space. The home appears to sink into the cliffside itself, as it was constructed within an existing natural cave-like opening. A tunnel has been dug out to provide natural air circulation and an outlet for rainwater to run off, which doubles as a fire escape as well. Aside from its good looks, this house has amenities like a solar power system with 120-volt current charges, and the home is also equipped with a backup generator for emergencies. A private well supplies water for use inside the home, while 2 2,000-gallon water tanks collect and store rainwater for other uses. The Glass House. This glass house located in Japan is a very beautiful place to live in. With sweeping windows, open floor plates, and outdoor living spaces, these projects bring the interior life of the home to the world and at the same time bring the world into the life of the home. The beautiful thing about this structure's facade transparency is that it allows the transmission of sunlight and proper ventilation into the home. Another goal of facade transparency is to afford views between the exterior and interior. You could easily wave at your neighborhood passersby and vice versa. The narrow proportions of only 15 feet wide and 72 feet deep, with its broad windows, allow the interior to maintain high daylighting capacity. Although, if you are someone who values your privacy, I don't think this house is for you. Norway Cliff House. Now this is a typical example of what I ordered versus what I got, but in a good way. It was said that the client asked the architect for only a room extension so as not to violate the zoning laws. Since the house only had a small garden in front facing the morning sun, the architect proposed to put the extension largely below ground and allow for a big rooftop terrace facing the evening sun and sunset. This would also allow for a more secluded location in the extended room, which was a wish by the client. The drawback of this is that the extended room would have only views towards one direction and risk feeling like a bunker. To avoid this, the room was split into 2 levels, with a higher ceiling in one part and a lower ceiling in another part. This makes the main living room the center of the extension, while smaller spaces around it add depth to the space. The walls between these spaces are half translucent glass bricks and half sliding doors. Falling water. Now this is a house anyone would love to live in. Imagine walking up to solitude and an amazing view like this. I can only imagine the serene feeling the sound of the water would give. Designed by architect Frank Lloyd Wright, this house is built over a waterfall and is a masterpiece as it beautifully integrates the building with its striking natural surroundings. Located in Bear Run, Pennsylvania, this outstanding building attracts more than 160,000 tourists from around the world each year and is powered by a solar power system. The floating house. According to the architect who designed the house, the primary goal of the project was to design a house that impacts the surroundings most minimally, but at the same time offers an innovative living experience. And all rooms were built in a way to deliver a maximum visual connection with the surrounding landscape. The master bathroom, bedrooms, and living room have direct access to the terrace around the house perimeter, making the house very open and blending with the environment. The base of the house is constructed of a floating platform that gives great flexibility of location, and it's fast to assemble. The house can be easily docked at a marina or pier on the lake, river, or bay. The airplane house. We are all familiar with using an airplane as a means of transportation, but Bruce thought outside the box and decided that the main function of his airplane was going to be a house. The owner of this airplane, or should I say home, got a hold of a spoilt Boeing airplane and decided to construct the plane into a very beautiful place to live. Yes, your regular houses wouldn't have windows as much as this airplane house does, but Bruce doesn't mind the nature and the ocean view. And it seems that Bruce has decided not to stop at this Costa Rica invention, but has extended his creativity to another Boeing airplane in Japan. The Clock Tower House. Imagine living inside of a big clock. You'd be expected not to ever be late to any function. Located in the borough of Brooklyn, New York, this 650 meters penthouse is considered to be one of the most expensive houses ever sold in Brooklyn. With the lovely view of Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn that the owner of the house gets, it's no surprise that this house was sold at $15 million. The owner of this home got a good deal because he got an amazing penthouse with a great view and a free clock to check the time. Sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? The Carrot House. I'm pretty sure you did not expect the house to be that narrow. Located in Poland, the Carrot House is considered to be the most narrow house in the world, with it being 122 centimeters long at its widest point. I wouldn't call this a house. Rather, I would prefer to use the term a slice of a house. The architect Jakub Szczepański, however, built the house to make a comfortable space for visiting writers in town who needed their space and solitude. Even though the properties of the house had to be perfectly customized to fit into the house, this house still offers the luxury and comfortability any bigger house would offer. It was built with only one inhabitant in mind, who wouldn't mind using the staircase to get to the bathroom and the study room, and a ladder to get to the bedroom. If you look past the narrow design of this house, you'd discover how cozy this apartment can be. This wraps up the list of 10 incredible houses you won't believe exist. Let me know what you think about the houses in the comments section below.